Relationships are the cornerstone of our lives. They bring joy, connection, and a sense of purpose. But let's be honest, they can also challenge us in ways we never imagined. Misunderstandings, unmet expectations, and emotional ups and downs often leave us feeling drained and uncertain. So, how do we handle these challenges without losing our inner calm? The answer lies in Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that's as practical today as it was thousands of years ago. By embracing its timeless principles, we can learn to manage relationship stress, stay grounded, and deepen our bonds with the people who matter most. In this video, we'll uncover powerful Stoic strategies to help you navigate relationship stress like a pro. If you're ready to strengthen your connections and find peace in the chaos, stick around. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's a small click that makes a big difference. Let's dive in. 1. What is Stoicism and why it matters for relationships? Stoicism isn't about suppressing your emotions or turning into a robot. It's about understanding and mastering them. At its core, Stoicism teaches us to differentiate between what we can and cannot control. In the context of relationships, this wisdom is invaluable. Think about the times when you've been swept away by strong emotions, anger during an argument, anxiety over a loved one's behavior, or disappointment in unmet expectations. These moments often lead us to act impulsively, saying or doing things we later regret. But Stoicism offers a different path. It invites you to pause, take a step back, and examine the situation through a lens of reason and purpose. Imagine a disagreement with your partner. They say something hurtful, intentionally or not. The immediate urge might be to snap back or withdraw. Yet Stoicism encourages you to recognize that while you can't control their words or actions, you can control your response. This could mean calmly asking for clarification instead of assuming the worst, or simply taking a moment to breathe before deciding how to proceed. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Applying this principle in relationships builds resilience against emotional outbursts and miscommunications. It also nurtures empathy, because when you're not consumed by reactive emotions, you're more capable of seeing the situation from your partner's perspective. Over time, this approach fosters trust, mutual respect, and deeper connection. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its practicality, a toolkit you can draw on daily to create stronger, healthier, and more fulfilling relationships. 2. The power of acceptance, letting go of what you can't control. One of the most powerful teachings in Stoicism is the concept of acceptance. In relationships, this means recognizing and embracing the fact that you cannot control your partner's thoughts, feelings, or actions. Picture a scenario where your partner is feeling overwhelmed by work stress. You notice their mood shifts and they seem distant. The instinct might be to fix their problem by offering advice or urging them to cheer up. But how often does that lead to more frustration? Instead, Stoicism suggests focusing on what is within your power, your own reactions and support. In this case, acceptance could mean simply being present, offering a listening ear, and allowing them the space to process their emotions in their way. This doesn't mean you're indifferent. On the contrary, it shows a profound respect for their autonomy and emotional process. A personal story might help illustrate this. Imagine two friends, Alex and Taylor. Alex tends to micromanage everything in their relationship, always trying to steer Taylor's decisions. Over time, this creates tension because Taylor feels controlled. When Alex starts practicing Stoic acceptance, they shift their focus. Instead of trying to control Taylor's actions, Alex begins to ask themselves, "What can I do to be a supportive partner?" This simple yet profound shift transforms their dynamic. Taylor feels valued for who they are, and Alex experiences less frustration because they've let go of the impossible task of controlling someone else's behavior. Acceptance doesn't mean passivity. It means aligning your energy with what you can influence, your own attitudes, reactions, and choices. Think of Epictetus's wisdom. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This mindset not only brings inner peace but also strengthens the foundation of your relationships. When both partners feel free to be their authentic selves without fear of judgment or pressure, the relationship becomes a safe haven where growth, understanding, and love can flourish. 3. Navigating conflict, the art of effective communication. Conflict is an inevitable part of any relationship, but how we handle it determines the outcome. Stoicism provides valuable insights into the art of effective communication. The first step is active listening. Imagine a scenario where a friend confides in you about feeling neglected. Instead of immediately defending yourself or explaining why you're busy, pause and listen. Pay attention not only to their words but also to their emotions and underlying needs. Active listening means silencing your internal dialogue and focusing entirely on the speaker. This small act of presence can make a profound difference, helping the other person feel valued and understood. Next, focus on expressing yourself clearly and respectfully. Words are powerful, and how you phrase your thoughts can influence the outcome of any conversation. For instance, instead of accusing someone with a statement like, "You never care about my feelings," you could say, "I feel unimportant when my concerns are overlooked." The latter invites dialogue and shows that your intention is to share your perspective, not to assign blame. Sharing your feelings through I statements fosters empathy and reduces defensiveness. Finally, aim for compromise and understanding. Picture two colleagues clashing over different approaches to a project. Instead of sticking rigidly to their own ideas, they decide to brainstorm together, combining the best of both perspectives. This collaborative mindset can resolve not only workplace conflicts, but also disagreements in personal relationships. The goal isn't to emerge victorious, but to find a solution that respects both parties' needs and strengthens the relationship. When we approach disagreements with a Stoic mindset, we can transform them into opportunities for deeper connection and mutual growth. By consistently practicing active listening, clear expression, and compromise, you establish a communication style that builds trust, diffuses tension, and promotes harmony. These tools don't just resolve conflicts, they create a foundation for a thriving, resilient relationship. 4th, building resilience, overcoming relationship challenges. Resilience is the ability to recover and grow from life's challenges, and it's a quality that Stoicism can help you cultivate. Relationships, like all meaningful endeavors, come with their share of difficulties. Yet these challenges often hold the keys to profound growth and connection. First, learn to view adversity as a teacher. Imagine a couple struggling with financial stress. At first, the strain seems unbearable, leading to arguments and frustration. But instead of giving up, they decide to tackle the problem together, learning to budget, communicate openly about money, and support each other through tough decisions. What initially seemed like a setback became a shared victory that strengthened their bond. Adversity, when approached with the right mindset, can reveal hidden strengths and deepen connections. Second, practice focusing on the positives. It's human nature to zero in on what's wrong, especially during tough times. However, shifting your perspective can be transformative. For example, a parent overwhelmed by the demands of raising a child may start keeping a gratitude journal, jotting down moments of joy, such as their child's laughter or a simple "thank you." Reflecting on the positives doesn't negate the challenges, but it helps you maintain perspective and fosters a sense of hope. Lastly, remember the importance of forgiveness. Holding on to anger or resentment is like carrying a heavy burden. It drains your energy and clouds your judgment. Consider a story of two siblings who hadn't spoken for years over a misunderstanding. When one finally reached out with an apology, the weight of their estrangement lifted instantly, allowing them to rebuild their relationship. Forgiveness isn't about erasing the past, it's about choosing peace over pain. It's a gift you give yourself as much as the other person. With resilience, you can weather the storms of relationships and emerge stronger than before. Embracing resilience means recognizing that challenges are not roadblocks, but stepping stones toward greater understanding and deeper love. When you face difficulties with a Stoic mindset, seeking lessons in adversity, focusing on the positives, and practicing forgiveness, you actively invest in your relationship's long-term health, ensuring it can thrive in the face of life's inevitable ups and downs. 5. Living a Stoic life, maintaining peace and clarity. Living a Stoic life means cultivating habits and mindsets that promote peace and clarity, both within yourself and in your relationships. Start by focusing on the present moment. Too often, we get caught up in regrets about the past or anxieties about the future, which can cloud our judgment and strain our connections. Consider this. Have you ever been in a conversation but found your mind drifting to past mistakes or worrying about future outcomes? Maybe you were replaying an argument from weeks ago or stressing over something that hadn't even happened yet. In those moments, you're not truly present, and that disconnection can unintentionally push people away. To ground yourself, try a simple practice. Take a deep breath, feel your feet on the floor, and tune into what's happening now. When you're fully present, you not only see the world more clearly, but also show others that they matter to you in that moment. This shift can transform even a mundane interaction into something meaningful. Next, make gratitude a daily practice. Take time each day to reflect on the things you're thankful for, especially the people who bring joy and meaning to your life. Gratitude is a small but powerful habit. For example, think of a time when someone did something kind for you. Perhaps a partner made your favorite meal, or a friend called just to check in. Did you take a moment to truly appreciate it, or did it slip by unnoticed in the rush of life? Gratitude can be as simple as a quiet acknowledgement, or as expressive as writing a thank you note. Research shows that consistently practicing gratitude can improve mental well-being and strengthen relationships. So, each night before bed, list 3 things you're grateful for. Over time, you'll find yourself noticing and appreciating the little joys in your daily life, which will deepen your connections with others. Finally, develop self-awareness. Understanding your own emotions, triggers, and patterns of behavior allows you to navigate relationships with greater wisdom and empathy. Imagine you're in a heated discussion, and suddenly you feel the urge to snap back. That's a trigger, an automatic reaction that could escalate the situation. Developing self-awareness means recognizing these moments before they take control. Ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? What am I truly reacting to? This pause creates space for a more thoughtful response. For instance, instead of lashing out in frustration, you might calmly express how you feel and why. Over time, this practice not only improves your emotional intelligence, but also helps those around you feel understood and respected. When you approach life with a Stoic mindset, you create a foundation for lasting peace, clarity, and meaningful connections with others. A Stoic approach to life is not a one-time fix, but a continuous practice that enables you to build stronger relationships and a more harmonious existence over time. Think of Stoicism as a garden. You don't just plant seeds and walk away. You water them, remove weeds, and nurture them daily. In the same way, by consistently practicing presence, gratitude, and self-awareness, you cultivate the peace and clarity needed for meaningful relationships. It's not about achieving perfection, but about steady progress, a journey of becoming better, one choice at a time. Relationships are never perfect, but they are worth the effort. By applying Stoic principles, you can transform challenges into opportunities for growth and connection. Picture this. A disagreement with a loved one doesn't have to be a battleground. Instead, it can be a lesson in patience and understanding. With Stoic tools like self-awareness and gratitude, these moments become stepping stones toward deeper connection. Remember, the key to handling relationship stress is not in avoiding it, but in navigating it with wisdom, patience, and empathy. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more insights on Stoicism and personal growth. Your support helps us create more content to guide you on your journey. Thank you for watching, and take care.